Hello, everyone. Another book today at Cindy Harper Speaks, and I had intended to record this book before November the 11th, but time got away from me. So it still bears reading because this is something that we should know about. So next year, when the date comes up, we're prepared. Excuse me, but we can always give these individuals our gratitude. And today's book is entitled Veterans Day. It's a national holiday that we celebrate, and it always falls on November the 11th. So it's by Brendan Flynn. So we've got the table of contents. Excuse me. We've got Chapter 1, Veterans Day. Chapter 2, War is Over. Chapter 3, Honoring Troops. Chapter 4, Celebrations. Chapter 1, Veterans Day. Flags are waving. A retired soldier gives a speech to a crowd. People cheer as a band plays. It is Veterans Day. Veterans Day happens each year on November 11. It is a day to celebrate those who fought for our country. Sometimes Veterans Day falls on a weekend. People celebrate it on the closest Friday or Monday instead. So if it's on Wednesday, the day that we celebrate would be that day, and that's the day that people get off from work, the majority of people. But if the 11th fell on Saturday, then you'd have Friday off. If the 11th falls on Sunday, you'd have Monday off. So that's how that works. Chapter 2, War is Over. On November 11, 1918, World War I ended. The two sides signed an armistice. Many people had died in the war. Excuse me, everyone was happy. It was over. The troops came home from the war. Their friends and family celebrated. 1 year later, the whole country got a chance to honor them. President Woodrow Wilson named November 11, 1919 as the first Armistice Day. It was a day to celebrate peace. That's what armistice is, peace. It was also a day to show respect for the war veterans. Chapter 3, Honoring Troops. In 1954, the government changed the holiday to Veterans Day. It would honor all veterans, not just those who fought in World War I. So initially, it was to celebrate those who fought in World War I. Then the government changed it to honor all veterans, which is phenomenal. Many veterans are buried at Arlington National Cemetery. It is near Washington, D.C. The president gives a speech there every Veterans Day. The tomb of the unknown soldier remembers soldiers who died without being identified. Chapter 4, Celebrations. Many schools and businesses are closed on Veterans Day. People celebrate with friends and family members who were in the military. Dad was in the military. Here's a mom who's in the military, another dad. So both women and men serve in the military. People gather for parades. Some put flowers on the graves of their loved ones. They think about what veterans have done for the country. Most government offices are closed on Veterans Day. So armistice is an agreement to stop fighting a war. So we think of it as a peace agreement. Honor, to show respect. Military, the various groups of people who fought on behalf of a country. We have the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Marines, Air Force. I think I got them all. Retired, having left one's job. Troops, soldiers who fight in wars. Veteran, a person who has served in the military. It's a glossary. So hopefully you learned something about Veterans Day. And if you have anyone who served in the military or are currently serving, let them know how grateful you are that they continue to help us have peace in our land. If you liked Veterans Day, please press like, and I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks. Thanks for tuning in, and bye for now.